All right. Happy Friday, happy Friday. What a day, what an awesome day. We done got it in today. Man, we got these two heat gear shirts on. Oh, yeah. Got both of them on. You see it, long sleeve, short sleeve. We feel a little coolness in the air, but man, you're getting a good sweat up here, getting a good burn. That external and internal thermogenic that we got going on, folks. And that external is helping the muscles to ignite, to burn the excess. Hello, tighten you up, firm you up. Yeah, the excess energy, which is called stored energy. Sometimes we call fat cells. There it is. Pretty word for that. But that's what we're doing out here, folks. Getting some cardio in, increasing the heart rate. Those steps will do that. Keep you mobile. Keep you agile. Just a little bit of something, folks. Let us continue to eat our vegetables out here, folks. Let's come out of these canned foods. I know it's hard when you get to the greens and things like that, man. We need to start eating fresher foods, frozen foods. We come off some of this sodium, especially as black folks. We got come off this what? Sodium. A lot of sugar. Things that's better for you cost more. I know. How you know? We use this name brand, Ocean Spray. They have real juice, then they have cocktail juice. And on where you're gonna know how you know the difference. On the difference is you look on the back and you see high fructose corn syrup. That's bad for you. Takes your body a long time to break that down. But your natural sugars, your fruits, hello, yes, there's sugar, but it burns faster. Hello. That's what you want. You want something. You don't want none of this to be laying there and having a hard time to get off, folks. Especially if we're not doing any kind of cardio or anything, and we're taking all this sugar in. Sugar and salt. That's rough for you. Your body's made out of some sodium, and you can sweat that out, but you can't. You got to. I'm not talking about counting calories, folks. I'm just talking about. I know things taste good, but this canned stuff, it can have too much in there. Stay fresh. Put your little seasoning, the alternative seasoning, folks. Yeah, Mrs. Dash work real well, and some other things, your herbs and spices. That's helping this body, folks. Keep us out of the doctors and keep our pocketbook from hollering and screaming on us out here. And I know some of us not ready to leave here, so we need, take care of this body. You only have but one, folks. I mean, I've been occupied for about 9.5 hours today, and I still come up here and get a little something in. And I know, it's the mind sometimes. It's the mind. And you got to get the schedule going, especially during this pandemic, folks. We're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet at all. So we got these variants. We have another variant on the rise out here. Nobody probably haven't talked about besides this Delta, which is a little bit worse. It's not no fear tactic, folks. We got to watch ourselves. The Almighty is trying to get our attention. And what is he trying to get our attention about? Shutting this thing down, folks. That's why we can't get out here just chasing this bag, out here just having a good time, out here partying. Going. That's why I've been having these series of lessons on us, on our women and black men, kings and queens out here, folks. I mean, and he made us to be sexually active with a husband and wife, nothing else. Not this transgender garbage, not this lesbianism and this homosexuality stuff. Man and woman. And not because I said it, because he said it. And it's in this book. He left instructions down here. And if we go outside of this, then we're practicing, we're playing, we're fondling, and we're sucking on the demon out here. And we're rationalizing ourselves, well, everybody else is doing it. It must be okay. Again, grandmama said, if everybody go to hell, son, you don't want to go. It ain't gonna be no confidence. It ain't gonna be no conversation. Hey man, how you doing? Hey man, it's a little hot down here. No, it ain't gonna be none of that, folks. Pain and agony. And we lose sight on this when we're chasing a bag. And we trying to make this body feel good, and we forgetting the Almighty has precepts down here for us. And if we had the Holy Spirit guiding us, which you can only get in the kingdom, the basileia, ecclesia, the body, which is the church, singular. Keep throwing it out there, folks. Then we'll be able to make some good decisions besides irrational decisions that's causing this body to fall and cause our soul to end up in Tartarus, chapter 16 over there, folks. And folks, if we have children, and especially girls, there's no way for us not to explain the life, the rebirth of what their body's made for and how it's able to handle a new living being. That's what it gets me with these women out here talking about. It really ain't women, savages. This is our body. We got to be able to do what we want to. So it's okay to go through the sexual act, the feel good part, and you get impregnated. But now all of a sudden, I think I want to murder it because I'm not ready for it. That's an irresponsible person, an irresponsible fool. Only way don't get irresponsible unless you done got raped because you know what you're dealing with. So therefore, we're not married out here. Hello, let me illustrate. We're not married out here. So we have this child. Now they're illegitimate children. They're bastard children. For we black folk, we used to be better than this. Half our women in their 30s and 40s, come on, got to dress naked out here to attract somebody. You're attracting scavengers, the sharks, the eels, the catfish, the bottom feeders. You're not getting the freshwater fish. You ain't getting the bass and the perch out here, the halibuts and the tunas, the trouts. Hello, the crappie. See, it's a difference, folks. So when we advertising what we're attracting in our life, and then we get with something, is that the best we can do? Is this to show our body half naked? What about this mind up here? What about your parents' name, your mama's name, auntie and grandmama and great grandmama? Who you representing in your family? That's the flesh. But who you represent spiritually? Are you representing the Father, your Creator, or you representing this demon out here, this gut bucket? Yeah, this illegitimate bastard back here. Are you claiming him? Because, folks, there is no middle ground on this. There's no straddling the fence. Either you are or you ain't. We use that word. Our young girls need to know how their body working, their administration and everything. Our young boys need to know that females come on a menstruation period. So I'm talking from what I know. So they're not in school. Most time young girls don't know when they can calculate. They don't understand or know when it's going to happen. Mama has to prepare them. And when there's some bleeding going on, then we have our guys, immature guys, have been taught them that we're laughing in class at our sisters. That's what their bodies are made to do, is to cleanse themselves and stay ready for you, my brother. When a woman comes to menstruation, but we ain't got time to be talking, she's that time of the month, man. I don't want to be around. You're a fool. That's whatever you see negative in her, it comes exactly from you, from that rib of yours. So we can't come down on our women, on our sisters. We got to get that name back, black women. We got to get bitch and whore and slut and thought out of the man's vocabulary. It's hard to do that when you're dressing that criteria. Not only dressing, your actions. Folk out here just having a good time, just want to go out like what's happening down in Atlanta. Just want to go out to eat every day with different guys so they can eat. So the guy, he started catching feelings, and then all of a sudden you gonna pull the world away from everybody. Well, I just want to be just friends right now. Then if it's a sex thing, it's what you call a booty call. How many times are you gonna do that, woman? I'm not ready to settle down with nobody. When you get 65, 50, we don't see what's gonna happen to us. We don't see the Almighty put on our back or make us slip up a little bit. Well, you have a procedure. Mama head done got cold. Y'all ain't hear me. Daddy head done got cold. Your children are all over the United States. Who's supposed to come wipe your butt and see about you? Your girlfriends? Your homeboys? We don't see this. Why? Because we too busy on our knees sucking on the demon out here. He got us blinded. But if we get up in this book, he gonna show you, hey, you need a helpmate, boy. What you doing out there? I made you one, not 5, 10, 15, 20, or not even 2. This polygamy garbage. Yeah, that's a gateway, a one-class ticket to Tartarus and then Gehenna hell. It's in this book we can't get around. See what we're trying to do. I'm almost done. We're trying to maneuver around him. You can't remove around like a spade game. Either you his partner or the opponents out here. You still got to go around there and see God Almighty. He always gonna have a high hand. He's always gonna have a high card. What does that mean? We're trying to do other avenues, even on spirituality. We get off in this Egyptian garbage, this Masonic garbage, this Eastern Star mess. Hello. Trying to avoid him. This African ancestor God. We're trying to find some other avenues to make us feel good, like we really doing something spiritual. You better get in this book, because we can't escape this. Your body might can run from it now, but your soul has got to stand there and give an account. It's right there. James said it. It's one appointed man or woman to die, and conjunction, then the judgment. And folks, you do know where you're going when you leave this planet. It ain't no crap game. Man, I'm going to end up over here in Abraham's bosom. Oh, man, I'm going to end up over here in Tartarus. No, you're going to know. Those are not in the kingdom, not saved, not the children of light. The children of the Almighty will end up in Tartarus. Yes, Luke chapter 16. What a man or the rich man deems over there. And folks, he described how that place is. It's hot. It's heated. He want to warn. If he wanted to warn his family, what do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to warn everybody. I'm trying to warn everybody. Because folks, once you get there, there's no crossing over. It says that you can't go on the other side. There's no movement. We got to wait till that court date come up. Hello. And that's the final judgment, folks. So watch what we're doing out here, young ladies. We need to be teaching our young women and our men to respect one another. If you don't know the sister's name, I mean, folks, I'm talking from experience. Guys, this is the slang for guys now. Man, these hoes ain't this. These hoes ain't that. Ain't nobody loving these hoes out here no more. I done heard this. And for some strange reason, we accepted that talk. A little boy pull up to a store. Young ladies in there, bitch, go in there and get my drink out of there. Okay. Come on, folks. What's wrong with calling our women sisters? But look, we got a long way to go. But we can get there through this book here, folks. We're going to change our thinking out here. The last time I checked, the mind is the greatest weapon, and it controls the whole body. It controls it. Hello? It controls it. It moves it. It tells it when it needs to. But now when it gets hurt, it sends the sensory to the mind. Hey, we got a problem over here. Need to check this thing out. Folks, just stay up out here, man. We got to get ourselves together out here. And we're running hard and heavy out here. We're doing things we shouldn't have our business doing. I don't care if we're grown or not. Grown don't give you the license to do what you want to do. We still got concepts right here. And we can't escape it. We want to put it in the back of our mind. But we can't escape these concepts. Because who is he? The Almighty is holding us to it. And this book been around here for a long time. We can't sit up, well, I didn't know. Because you're going to come in contact with somebody, a spiritual man, a spiritual woman, and it's going to itch you. Yeah, it's going to touch you right here because you're going to see something different. It ain't the same, man. What's going on here? Ain't the same guy. Ain't the same woman. She different. Now, some of us like this wretched, gut buck, nasty mess, this cesspool garbage. And whatever we like, we'll find ourselves over there in Tartarus. Folk, we ain't got long to stay in this body here. The demon makes you think you got all your lifetime. And you do. Once your life is up, and we don't know. You don't ever know when an ATF agent or FBI agent or any kind of law enforcement pull up on you and shoot you down and you dead right there. Are you in the kingdom? Do you have some transgressions on you at that point? There's nobody to pray you nowhere. That's why Mama said, but these bullets don't have eyes out here. We don't know how we gonna go. But that's why we got to stand ready. And warriors and kings and queens, they stand ready at all times. At all times. We gotta get back to loving folks as black folk. We gotta get back to what? Loving. We're hating. We're jealous of one another, what people got, what they have, and this. Come on, folks. We can't do that. Our black women are in bad shape right here. Our black men is in bad shape out here. We don't want to, for some reason, we don't want to, I don't know why this marriage thing is hard for us. We've been psychologically damaged up here, and we need to go see the doctor. We need to go see the Messiah. We need to get that taken care of because we're not doing too good with this sexual thing. So we ain't got this taken care of, so this sexual thing going to keep on calling us. And we're going to keep on going out there laying down with Tom, Dick, and Harry, Steve and Bob, Cicely Ann, Latrice and Tanya and Toya and all. We gonna be doing that unmarried. And pray tell where the death angel may be, Samuel. And call your hand on your actions. Your body is stretched out, but where's your soul at? I'm gonna keep on talking about that, folks, because our folks is in bad shape out here. We gotta get this thing right out here. We need to start making some good love to our folks out here. Loving our children. That's the start right there. And loving yourself. Quit cutting one another down in a marriage situation, in a relationship. We can't have the outside folks, families and friends coming in your relationship. That's the demon. That's an Eve syndrome. And for some reason, he always come into that woman's mind and to a weak man's mind. Because if there's a problem in a relationship, we sit down as men and women, we talk about it. We don't go run out the door and trying to find some other source to soothe our position out here. Hello. Our problems. Men and women, they sit down, they handle their business, they handle their problem. Baby, you know, I felt kind of rough how you talked to me the other day. Or whatever it is. Hey, look here, I know it's been going on a couple of weeks here. You know, we haven't been sexually active. If something going on, something wrong, or what's happening, talk to me. And I'm going to tell you, this modern technology is killing us. Those that's in a relationship, those that's married, we might need to come off of this social media thing. We're showing too much of us. Then we got guys all in our inboxes. That's the demon. That's the prince of the air. He's all in your inbox now. She's all, hey, you sure is handsome. Girl, you sure is pretty. And you're in a relationship. For what we're doing out here, we're listening to the demon. That's the Eve syndrome. Adam is away now. Here come the serpent. He's talking. What fruit you can't eat over? He already know. He already knew. What is Eve doing having a conversation with the serpent anyway? What should have been said, hold on, listen, my husband ain't over here. Let me go. Oh, no. I need to go get the head. Let me get this out of here, folks. I know black women have a hard time with certain words out here, like training, train, position, roles. Everybody have a position and role, folks. And some kind of way, the demon have these ghetto lawyers out here, these women, some of these older women, they get off into this. Because you have this physical anatomy, this vagina down here, we, for some reason, in our mind, we think we run something with that. Now, weak man, it'll work on. But a man is with this book here, and a lot of preacher men have done failed because of big-legged women. That means they really were in this book. Hello. And that's the real, folks. That is the real out here. But this is what makes you strong. Because there's a curse in the garden that's standing up every generation when a woman is born. And she got to learn how to deal with this curse. And the only way you're going to deal with it is with the Holy Spirit that comes out of this book into the kingdom. Oh man, that's the power right there. He didn't leave us bad naked out here. Hello? He left us with some tools. But we got to know how to use them. If we don't know how to use them, we're a slave to the demon out here. He's our master. He's our new master, not the master. Stay up out here, folks. We can do this. We can do this. We'll be talking on these things here early in a few. Stay up out here. We can do this. Just put some love back in here. Loving each other, loving ourselves, and loving our children. Then our children don't have to go out here and experience some sexual activity because the mind, it feels good to the mind, and they thinking the feel good is a love thing. It's a death thing when you don't understand what you're doing. A lot of us done been in that path. We done made some mistakes. Now we got to become pillars, posts, standards to help our young ones out here. We got 2 generations that is almost lost out here. No strong, mighty men no more. Even men, some of the men I look around and they late 50s and early 60s. Still right here like a little boy. Don't want to get married. Don't want to leave. They have been psychologically damaged up here. Stay up out here, folks. We can do this. We can do this the next time.